Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be reacting to what if the NBA season ended today, and we're gonna do an award show. We here with a special guest. We got Flight Sports TV. Say what's up, Flight Sports TV. All right,
What's good? What's good? I appreciate it. Shout out up the score. You already know what it is. It's live. We're gonna have an amazing show today. I appreciate you inviting me on this platform. It's an honor to be here to join the stage with y'all. I can't wait to discuss basketball.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, if y'all want to check out, I joined his podcast yesterday at Flight Sports TV on YouTube. Get him going, get some subscribers. We and watch our live yesterday. We talked about the Hornets. We talked about ball. What am I saying? But let's get this episode started with what if the season ended today, and we're gonna do defensive player of the year first because I feel like this is a conversation that ain't gonna last too long. Uh, we got one of the easiest races. You got OG on Anobi, who was making some noise until he got hurt. You got Victor Wembanyama, his rookie year. He gonna end off top five for defensive player of the year. But me personally, it's Rudy Gobert, man. Is anybody objecting to that?
No.
No, I think I'm with you there.
Yeah. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they've been the best defense in the league with Rudy Gobert. Absolutely, he's just being Rudy Gobert. But is he gonna have more defensive player of the year than All Stars if he wins this year? I think so, which is a crazy stat.
Yeah, he should have probably been named now.
Oh wait, he's gonna yeah. He's a 3-time All Star and a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. So if Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year this year, he's gonna have more DPOIs than All Stars, which is wild to me. Yeah, we got a couple other names though I would like to mention is Chet Holmgren already in the conversation as a rookie. AD and Bam, you can't ever go a year without them two being the best two defensive player of the years. Like those AD and Bam are the two best defenders in the world to me, but they just not gonna win this award. We ain't gonna spend too much more time on this. We going on to rookie of the year now. Feel like this is another easy award. Who do you got winning rookie of the year, Nick?
I'd probably have to go Victor, bro. Just his defense and just I think he's been more consistent than Chet this season so far with scoring wise, and then I think the defense has been a little bit better also. So
yeah,
and you know they're gonna dick suck him, so he gonna win everything. He gonna win.
Yeah. He also is kind of deserving of it. In the beginning of the season, I ain't gonna lie, like the first month, it was Chet when he was shooting like 50, 40, 90, while Victor Wembanyama was doing his best Jalen Green impression. But now Victor's been he's scoring 20.6 points a game, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, no, 3 blocks and a steal. He has all the everything, but his 3-point percentage looks amazing. So does Chet's. So this is a great rookie of the year race, but unfortunately, somebody got to come in second. And I think it's Chet. Flight, what you think?
I'm gonna roll with same as y'all, Victor. I think that there was a close argument with him and Chet, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Right now, I think Victor Wembanyama individually, is a little bit. I think he's slightly. I'm gonna nudge him over Chet. Chet is having obviously the team season, but rookie wise, I think you got to give it to Victor. He just the defense, I think, is just tremendous. All I did the other night, didn't he have double digit blocks? If I'm not mistaken,
He,
I was it 10 blocks.
yeah, yeah. And
I think that sealed it right there.
the thing about Victor, he's gonna be one of those guys who has a lot of 5x5 games. Like he's already doing it. If Victor has a game where he gets 5 steals, the likelihood of him having a 5x5 is pretty high. He's already had like 3 of them this season, which is crazy. Like 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 steals, and 5 assists. Like he's gonna be at the end of his career. I think he's gonna have the most of those of all time, 5x5 games, because he's already doing it as a rookie. Elijah, who do you think is this year's rookie of the year?
Bro, it's Wemby. Even though Chet's better, but it's Wemby. It's fine.
Yeah,
Shout out to Wemby. He's been cooking, bro. He's been killing it.
yeah.
He's anchoring that 28th best defense in the league, bro. You know that gotta mean something. So whatever, man.
Yeah, a couple other rookies I would like to shine a light on is Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller's been pretty impressive this year.
Yeah.
Jaime Jaquez, Heat Nation stand up. Jaime has been a Jimmy Butler replica, and Jimmy Butler, he misses a lot of games. So like having a Jimmy Butler replica, he fits right into the Heat starting lineup. Asar Thompson, he was doing great before that terrible coach took over. Brandon Pod on the Golden State Warriors, he's been really nice as a role player. He's got Klay Thompson moved to the bench with how great he's been playing. And Derek Lively, a lot of people was worried about the Dallas Mavericks center position. He's came in and gave them an answer. Next award we're going on to is Most Improved Player. Who do you have winning your Most Improved Player of the year, Elijah?
Bruh, there's only one player on the New York Knicks that deserves this award, okay? Jalen. No, I'm just kidding. It's Scottie Barnes. It's Scottie Barnes.
How are we gonna give it to Scottie Barnes when he fucking won Rookie of the Year? Right?
Yeah, he did. But
we saw him the decline or lack of incline for like I think 2 seasons.
1 season.
Yeah, I think Scottie was Rookie of the Year. He had a down year,
and then now he back to what he was supposed to be. So I mean, technically, I don't think he deserves it because he already won Rookie of the Year, and that just shows that you can't be trusted. So yeah, but keep on going.
Who do you think deserves it then?
Who do I think deserves it?
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
The guy on the Sixers?
I would have to say Maxey, bro, to be honest with you. Either Maxey, you sent Coby White up there?
Yeah,
Coby White's up there for sure.
I'm looking right now, and one thing I've seen out of the past 1, 2, 3, 4 most improved players is during that year, they were also a first-time All-Star. And 2 people that fit that qualification is Tyrese Maxey and Scottie Barnes. I do think Coby White had the biggest point increase. And another thing about Tyrese Maxey, as much as his point increase went up, it was by 5 points, but his field goal percentage went down by 5 also. And his 3-point percentage went down like 6. So, like, it's really like the same player on more volume, if you know what I mean. Coby White actually got better, in my opinion. Like, he was actually bad. Tyrese Maxey, he just got more volume. But, awards are awards. So, I'm going to give mine to Tyrese Maxey. What about you, Flight?
Like I said, I didn't even think or look up anybody, but off the top of my head, I was with you with Maxey. It's hard to argue that. Even Shai, if you want to throw Shai, if he don't win MVP, I think he got to walk away with something. So but I'm with you there. Tyrese Maxey, I think it's the clear cut because everything he's doing, he don't want the All-Star status. I think a solid number 2. He's still not a number 1. I don't even know about number 2 just yet. He's went into that role of a number 2, but I do think he is a hell of a number 3. But the Philly is just all out of whack, and people have to step up. And he's one of those guys that stepped up to the table in Embiid's absence and showing out. So I think right now it's him.
Hey, another first-time All-Star who also improved drastically this year and has been carrying his team to a top seed? Jalen Brunson.
Wait, Jalen Brunson is a first-time All-Star. I didn't even. But the thing is, I've been thought of Jalen Brunson to be this player, to be honest with you. But that's crazy.
28-4-7 guy.
Wait. How much did Brunson average last year?
Like 25.
See, that's the thing. I've been new. And then Brunson
24, straight up 24. So he's
I ain't gonna
gone
lie.
up 4 points.
Has his percentages got better?
They're about the same. Better free throw. It's like 1% worse on the 3 and like 1% worse on the 2, or a field goal in total.
And he's went up 4 points. And Tyrese Maxey went up about 4 points and has 5% worse from the field and 6% worse from the 3-point line. It's about this. It's about the same shit. Brunson's just doing it better,
and Brunson's also a number 1. That's all I'm saying.
And he's a first-time All-Star.
That's a good argument. I think Brunson got his love and respect last season. You know, I think people now expect him. That we expect Brunson to be great. You know, I mean, are people still shocked that he's great? I think we went over that already. But when he got to the Knicks, right?
Well, when he got to the Knicks, that was a jump as well. He went from 16 to 24, and now he's gone from 24 to 28, which is an even bigger jump. Shai was in MIP conversations last year. I think he went from 26 to 30, which was like around a 4-point.
Yeah,
jump.
Bro.
Yeah, it's like it's about the same.
New York, I'm not gonna lie, man. New York fans, dude, and the New York market ain't as big as we make it seem, bro. Like Jalen Brunson should have been an all-star starter this year, first of all, but the New York market didn't vote him in. Jalen Brunson should be in the conversation for most improved player a little bit more. I never even thought about him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, I'm with you there, man. Listen, I'm a Knicks fan. You know, like I said, New York, man, it's tough. But Brunson, to me, he's a hell of a player. But I'm with you there with the All-Star vote. I think there's some tampering going on, to be honest with you. Because as I looked at the numbers, you know, LaMelo, because I was going to make something on this. It was a video or something. I never got out to it. But basically, LaMelo has, I don't know off the top, but maybe 12 plus million, or maybe more than that. I'm sure it might be 20 plus. Maybe you can check it out for me. I ain't got no computer or nothing in front of me. I'm just going off the top. So, but Melo had like 300,000, 400,000 votes, and you had Halliburton blitzing them and all these other people. I don't understand how that was able to happen when Halliburton didn't even have 1 million followers on Instagram at the time. I don't understand how all these people flock to these people. Where did they come from? You know,
Halliburton,
I don't know.
It was the play-in.
And not just Halliburton, there was other people as well. But I just feel like the numbers should have just been a little bit higher. I don't know. At least a middle, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if all the numbers are fair.
I don't know, man. New York fans are crazy at their arenas, but it just seemed like they're not getting their players where they deserve to be, because Brunson deserved that thing, but he's just not getting it, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's not that he didn't deserve it or didn't have like the votes. It's just that he lost to Dame. They were gonna give it to Dame.
Then Halliburton started.
Halliburton deserved to start.
Was in Indiana.
Halliburton deserved to start. Dame did not deserve to start.
Yeah,
Dame should have been a wild card, respectfully.
But usually when there's an all-star game in the person's city, they find some way to get them in the starting lineup. I remember they had the all-star game in Charlotte. Kemba Walker was the starting point guard.
Yeah.
So I mean, just pay attention to that. And I'm not discrediting Halliburton. He deserved every bit of it because he was balling his behind off. You understand? And what he did, it was tremendous. So I ain't here to shortchange his stuff.
Where was the All-Star game this year? It was in Indiana.
Indiana. Last year it was Utah and Lowry started, right?
Lowry deserved it as well, though.
Yeah, and then the year before that, it was Garland and Mobley. They both made Garland and Allen made it. Garland and someone made it. Yeah,
Garland and Allen made it. Mobley's never made it.
And I think Garland was starting, wasn't he?
No. I think they both.
I don't think either of them started.
Yeah. You can't convince in no world that Allen or Garland should be started, but you can get them in there though. But in no world should they be started for real.
Yeah.
Like next year, the All-Star games in where is it in? San Francisco?
No,
I don't think they announced it yet.
No, they did. It's in San Francisco, I think.
Okay.
Kuminga for MVP for Kuminga first All-Star? Kuminga first All-Star?
Oh
they're gonna have a Curry starting, man.
Yeah, it's in San Francisco. So hey, Shai or Luka getting snubbed? Shai or Luka getting snubbed, bro. Hey, Curry is starting.
They not snubbing Luka. That's all I'm gonna say. They not snubbing Luka, bro.
Hey, then maybe they could just move Luka to 4 and snub Katie. Hey, Curry starting. Curry is starting.
I don't care. That man's like gonna be like 37 years old. I don't care.
Yeah,
he got enough All-Stars.
On to the next award. We did Rookie of the Year, most improved player of the year. Actually, I did want to end off naming a couple more people. Coby White, like Nick mentioned, he's had a 10-point increase. Anthony Simons, we were talking about this earlier in Discord. Anthony Simons, with Dame being out, he's gotten a better playmaker. He's scoring better. He's very efficient. Anthony Simons has looked amazing. Maybe if he would have started off the year healthy, he could have even been a legit candidate for this award. But I remember he missed like the first month. Alperen Sengun, now that they've given him the keys and it's not Jalen Green anymore, like he's been playing amazing at center. Well, of course, what other position will he be playing? I don't know why I said at center. Jonathan Kuminga, since he cussed out Steve Kerr for some more minutes, it looked like he deserved it as he's their second best scorer on the team. Cade Cunningham, I was almost out on Cade Cunningham, like as a player, bro. And this year he's came in and he looked like he's going to be a future All-Star. We got Jalen Williams. J-Dub has been absolutely balling, but he's a sophomore, so like he ain't going to win the award. And the last person is Jalen Durant. Maybe it's due to Cade improving a lot as a passer and stuff. Jalen Durant has also gotten better on defense, and he's been looking like a mini Dwight Howard legitimately. So shout out to the Pistons. You got two guys who's improved drastically, and you still lose 30 games in a row. So it's crazy. The next award we got is Sixth Man of the Year. Who want to start this one off?
For Sixth Man, I know y'all got that boy over there in Sacramento. So I'm still say shout out to Tim Hardaway, bro. Tim Hardaway's been balling this year. He's been looking great next to the Luka. One of his better years. So I'm still stick with him for now.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway, is he averaging 18, I believe, like off the bench? Tim Hardaway has been absolutely balling for sure. Tim Hardaway has been balling, but I'm gonna give a nod to Malik Monk. Malik Monk, his playmaking is giving you more overall than Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway's averaging like 2 more points, but Malik Monk's averaging like 4 more assists, and he's as impactful. And the crazy thing about Malik Monk is he's one of those clutch players, bro. Like if we named 15 candidates for clutch player of the year, Malik Monk might be in the top 15. Like he be coming in for the Sacramento Kings in the fourth quarter a lot of times, man.
I would also like to shout out Naz Reid in this argument.
Yeah. I have Naz Reid as a mention. Before we go on to other people, I was actually saying my honorable mentions. I got Tim Hardaway, Norman Powell, and Russell Westbrook. The Clippers got 2 Sixth Man of the Year candidates. Caris LeVart, Naz Reid, Duncan Robinson. Shout out to my boy D-Rod and Bogdan Bogdanovic on the Hawks.
Yeah, finally, Bogdan gets some love over here, man. Shout out to Bogdan.
Yeah. Casual, what's up, man?
Yo. What's good?
And we chilling. We went over some awards. We're gonna come back to your picks actually right now. Who you got for Defensive Player of the Year?
Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah.
AD.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You sure? Hey, shout out. Hey, shout out AD.
Nah, I just fuck with you. Shout out LA though. Rudy Gobert.
Okay. I was gonna say
Rudy Gobert.
That was the first person that had to say Rudy.
Yeah, I thought me and Nate could have like we could have a little bonding moment. But I couldn't even take it serious.
It's all right, bro. That's all right. It's understandable, bro. It's all right.
He knows his team trash, bro. Don't worry.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you could think that AD's the best defensive player in the world. If you think that, I'm not gonna argue with it.
No. He is.
If you think that, I have him as number 2, so it is whatever. Bro.
AD will go down as one of the greatest defensive players to never win a DPOY, bro.
Behind Tim Duncan.
Behind Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Hey, at this pace, bro, I'm sorry. Bam Adebayo, if this keep going on, bro, he's gonna be right behind AD and 10, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Ain't he like
No, he's not.
26, 27?
He's 26, I believe.
He'll be
Nah,
fine. He gonna get
because
one, bro.
I don't think he'll ever get one because I just feel like he doesn't have the total package that has him stand out of the bunch, right? Especially being in the league with AD. You know what I'm saying? Because even when AD is on his way out of the league within like the next few years and shit, like Bam will start to hit the decline. Like I don't feel like he has enough time to where his defensive excellence will showcase.
I think it's when he's like 28. He's gonna just have one of those years, man.
You think so?
If the Miami Heat can get back into those top couple of seeds that everyone watches and notices, he's gonna get more into those conversations. Because when he was the most in those conversations, it's when the Miami he was winning 60 games.
Yeah, but even when the Lakers was like a play-in team, well, no, they were a play-in team last year. It was still like well understood the impact that AD had. Like the reason why they were a play-in team was because of AD's defensive excellence, like at a historical rate. I just don't think Bam is that, if that makes sense. Unfortunately,
he doesn't have to be. Anthony Davis just won't play enough games usually. Just being, that's the reason he doesn't have one now. Is because he just doesn't play enough.
That low key is.
He playing enough games this season. He playing enough games this season.
Yeah,
Rudy's just. Unfortunately, Rudy's just better this year.
Rudy. Yeah, unfortunately.
Jimmy Butler tax? Their exposure tax?
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't think that's the reason Bam will never win one though. Victor and Chet, the way they coming in, Victor's gonna.
Oh, that too. Because even when AD's on his way out the door, Wemby is coming in hot.
Yeah, bro.
Defensively, bro.
Wemby gonna finish off with like 3-4 of them for
Tough
sure.
days for Bam, man. Tough days for Bam.
Unfortunately for Bam, he can be the 4th or 5th best player without a DPOY for sure.
Yeah. Next award, casual. We went over most improved player. Who you got for that award?
Most improved player. I guess we'll give it to that fraud Tyrese Maxey. But I low-key want to show love to my boy Scottie Barnes, man. Shout out to Scottie Barnes.
Yeah, you know what though? We just went over a MIP candidate who I've never genuinely thought about. Jalen Brunson. Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Brunson both have like a 4 to 5 point increase. Jalen Brunson has dropped from his field goal percentage 1%. He dropped from his 3-point percentage 1%, and he got better from the free throw line. Tyrese Maxey averages 4 to 5 more points, and his efficiency's actually tanked. Like his field goal went down from it's at 47 right now. I remember that, and his 3-point is at 37 from 44 last year. Like Tyrese Maxey, it's just more volume. Literally, it's just more points. Worse shooting.
Because I think Jalen Brunson is still that guy like he was that guy last year.
Yeah. But
his passing's better this year. His scoring is better this year.
Yeah, but Elijah, you know they're not gonna go off of like game while they're going off the stats and narrative.
The stats are better. And if you want narrative, he's been keeping his team afloat at the 4th seed with no Randall, no Mitchell Robinson, and no OG.
But does that sound better than James Harden leaves the team, Tyrese Maxey picks up the slack and turns it to a 25-point per game score? Like
Jalen Brunson leaves the team that he was on with Luka and gets arguably.
This ain't his first year.
People said that he had one of the worst contracts in the league, and now he's one of. Yeah, Jalen Brunson got signed. It was like widely known that people hated his contract. Yeah.
Another thing,
and now he's one of the best players in the league, a top 15 player in the league, top 20 player in the league.
But this is not his first year. Like I could see if he did this in his first year in New York. It's not his first year.
But that's a storyline, bro.
But Shai was in the same conversations last year, and it wasn't his first year.
Shai wasn't doing what he did. Like what the efficiency that he was cracking last year was at a historical rate. It just didn't result into wins.
And Jalen Brunson has resulted into wins.
But Tyrese Maxey is resulting into wins as well.
That boy losing. He's losing.
They losing now.
They
They losing now. I already
without the MVP.
I already told you all.
Yeah, without the MVP.
I already told you all stream. I think like Tyrese Maxey is gonna fall out of the love of the media by the end of the season if they keep on losing, especially with the way he's been playing lately. But as of right now, I mean, you gotta give it to Tyrese Maxey.
I'm just giving it to him, bro. But I don't know if it's gonna. If my
it's reluctant. It's reluctantly though. It's like, here you go, nigga. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. I don't know if my answer is gonna stick because one thing I looked at was the past 4 most improved players. They were also first-time All-Stars, and Jalen Brunson this year he was a first-time All-Star. People didn't view him as an All-Star last year. And now he had a 4-point increase. We couldn't deny him from it. He was, in my opinion, better than Damian Lillard. And you're a Bucks fan. Do you think he was better than Damian Lillard at the Jalen Brunson?
Better than Dame this year? Hell yeah.
Last year.
Oh, last year? No.
Was he better last year than Dame?
No. He better than Dame this year? Okay then. Most improved. Okay then. Most improved.
Hey, Jalen Brunson.
All right, buddy. Tyrese Maxey is better than Dame this year, though.
Nah.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What you think about the numbers being better? Because would you take Brunson right now? Would you take Brunson over Lillard right now?
Yes.
Would I take him? Would I take him over? Yes. Would I take him over Dame? No, because I don't think he. I'll take Dame over Brunson. Even like if the inkling is that this year, I just don't think that this year is really who Dame is.
Yeah.
I don't think this is who Dame is this year. I just think I think he's having a bad season. But
he did come out and said that he is lonely in Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's dealing with personal matters. Yeah, he's dealing with personal matters that we don't even need to speak about. Like I'm not gonna look at this season as who Dame is going forward. I think he's at least deserved the legacy tax.
He can get that legacy tax. He's legacy tax his way a little bit behind Brunson this year.
The legacy tax is like why he's like been playing on the same par with Jamal Murray. Because if we being real, he's shooting 42 from the field, 35 from the 3 as an offensive juggernaut. He's been bad on defense.
I'm not going as far as to say he's been playing worse than Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is benefiting off of playing with a far supremely offensive talent than Dame playing alongside Giannis. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll say this. In the past year, Jamal Murray has shown me more that I care about than Dame. Dame has shown me that he could average 30 points on the 13th seed, and Jamal Murray has shown me he could average 26 on an NBA Finals team and step up in the finals. We unfortunately haven't seen Dame in like.
Care about context. Okay,
we're being real. We unfortunately haven't seen Dame play in the high level basketball. And the last time he dropped 50 on the Nuggets. I'm not gonna lie, he had one of the best. I understand, but it's been like 2-3 years, bro. We're talking about 2024.
Yeah, exactly. And we're talking about 2024. We're understanding a player going through personal issues. We already acknowledged playing on a brand new team.
He's 33, bro. Sometimes players get worse. It's okay.
Especially at 33
They can get worse,
old.
but they can get worse, but is it going to get to this? Is it to this degree?
He's a top 25.
Yes. Sometimes yes. Really, yes. Sometimes
never. Yes. I'm telling you.
Everybody
I'm telling you
longevity like LeBron.
I'm telling you this. Yeah. I'm telling you this as something that I have already literally looked into. You have never seen a shooter that has ever shot 36% or more or higher have this big of a drop. It's never happened in NBA history. Even Chris Paul, when he had his sudden drop off after his birthday, it was not to this degree. This is unprecedented territory we've ever seen.
He shot 37 last year, and he's shooting 34 this year. We've never seen that before.
No. He shot 37 on how many attempts?
11.
This year he's shooting 8.5.
Yeah, shooting 8.5.
And that didn't even add into
that. Never been seen before.
That you have never seen that. I'm telling you, I looked because I had this argument with Lowe on Playback. Shout out to Lowe. You have never seen this before. This is crazy.
Do I think he'll get better in the playoffs? Sure. Is Brunson also going to get better in the playoffs?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Jalen Brunson is showing he could be. Jalen Brunson is showing he could be a playoff riser. So I'll give him the respect and say he could be. He's definitely going to translate to the postseason.
I know Jalen Brunson is going to do good in the playoffs. Dame, I believe so, but I know Brunson will.
Well, okay, if Julius Randle isn't there, and I know we like to shit on Julius Randle, if Julius Randle isn't there, it gets a little more tougher for Jalen Brunson. The defensive attention is going to get crazy.
He's always been good with defensive attention.
Yeah, he has been though. He's a number one option.
Yeah, but no, he's the number one option. But I'm saying there's a difference between getting attention, understanding that you have, your second best player alongside you. Go look at the Heat series
last year. That's all I would ask you. Go look at the Heat series last year. Julius Randle, I believe, was hurt, so he wasn't really getting a lot of defensive attention. If you want to say he was getting some, I wouldn't say it was more than like what an OG or Bojan would get at this point.
No.
But Jalen Brunson will still look like the best player on the court.
I'm not saying that he's not going to look like the best player on the court. I'm saying his efficiency is going to drop. That, like, we understand that, right? Like, we're not going to say that.
He's like 50-40. He's like 50-40 right now. Or 50-40 right now.
So you think him going into the postseason? You think him going into the postseason with more defensive attention if Julius Randle isn't there is going to remain at 50-40?
Yes, because one thing. One thing about the Knicks too, you got to mention they also got better. They got more spacing around him with like Bojan, OG. They got better. They got pieces that fit him. It make more sense.
Last year in the playoffs in the Miami series, even if you want to say that, he shot 50-35. 50-35-89.
Man, all that stuff with the Knicks is out the window. The thing with the Knicks is Julius Randle. If they can get Julius Randle, the beast in the regular season and the playoffs, that's going to be the equalizer. They have never got that from Julius. And the day we get that from Julius is the day the Knicks are going to go to the conference finals, might knock on the door of the NBA finals. We need to
but we're not even talking about just getting Julius Randle production is crazy at this.
Is that a big enough job for you though? Like that's what you're considering a job?
I mean, it is.
That's a series that he's been in, and when she was like heavily the guy.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's going. When I say he's going to drop, it's not a knock because everybody.
It's from his expectations because playoff teams.
I'm asking you what a drop is because that's not a drop to me.
That is a drop. From his expectations, it's a drop, but it's like from his standards. He's so good that's a
drop.
But it's not a drop because his field goal percentage went up. His 3-point percentage went down. I think it was like down like 4 or 5%. But his actual field goal accuracy went up.
Yeah, it didn't. No,
Jalen Brunson.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about Jalen Brunson.
Like he was making less threes, so he transitioned his game and was still very effective.
He was making his mid ranges, and so like I'm saying is, let me check. I'm gonna check to see what his true shooting. His
true shooting was 59.7 in the regular season. In the playoffs, it was 55. It was 58.9.
In the playoffs,
I'm about to say 55 is nuts. No way.
I'm not 58.9 in the playoffs. I was Dallas.
Yeah. Oh, that was Dallas.
Yeah, it was 55 in Dallas, 58.9 in New York. So once again, I'm not seeing this drop. You're talking. He just transitioned his game a little.
I'm saying he's going to drop. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you. Where Julius Randle isn't there, the defensive attention that they're going to give, because even in let's say in Cleveland, right, the Cleveland series, they didn't have to give him the defensive attention as of Julius Randle's going to score the ball or something, because I think he rolled his ankle in the middle of that series, right?
No, I think before at the end of the season he messed up.
It was. He messed up his ankle, but in that series he was still effective.
Yeah, he was effective because they had to put attention towards him with how he was rebounding, he was boxing out.
Exactly.
He would make himself useful in other ways other than just scoring. Exactly. So I'm saying if you don't have Julius Randle there, right?
Then you still have OG, Bojan, and other players.
I love OG, but OG is not. He's not as tenacious on the boards as Julius Randle is.
He's
He's just
just
not.
It's
not.
No, but we got
as
other.
tenacious as a
We got
defender.
other
It's not even-
players. We got other players for that now. Like we have Hardenstein's improved drastically this year. He's one of the best backup big men
I
in the
agree.
league now.
I agree.
We
but
have
he's a
Precious
center.
Achiuwa, who's
He's a
also
center.
improved this year as well. As a
Precious
forward,
has been nice.
Oh, is he
Precious has
from
been
New York?
amazing.
This guy?
Yeah. Or he a
Yeah.
Knicks
What part
fan.
of New York?
He's a Knicks fan. He's a Knicks fan. But
Okay.
Precious, even in Precious' case, Precious is not the rebounder that Julius Randle is, or that he
Nah.
showed he can be in the postseason. And so what I'm saying is the defensive attention that they gave Julius Randle, that is going to be missing. And so that energy that they would put towards paying attention to him in those aspects of the game, they'll just put it towards sending everything the kitchen sink at Jalen Brunson. And so I'm not saying he's going to drop like so severely that you're going to get on his ass like we got on KD when he got fucking beat up by the Boston Celtics. But I'm saying he's going to drop. It's just going to happen if that's the case.
We'll see.
I'm asking you though, in the series where Julius Randle was absent, why did he not do the thing that you're saying he did? He should be doing then.
What you talking about game 1 and 2 against the Heat?
In the Heat, against the Heat, he did not drop. So I'm asking you.
It was only a game or two that he was missing. And even in those games,
the series went to 5.
And even in those games, wasn't Jimmy missing too?
Nah, Jimmy rode his ankle game too at the end of it when Josh Hart like abominated our season, but it's cool. It's cool.
Dominating our season
that series. Almost every player on the court was injured. Jimmy got hurt, rolled his ankle. Jalen Brunson rolled his ankle. Quentin Grimes had hurt his arm or elbow, I believe.
Tyler Hero was out.
IQ didn't play. Tyler Hero was out. Julius Randle was hurt.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah. No, he's right. That was it.
No.
It might have been more on Miami. I remember Bam being pretty healthy that series though.
Oh yeah,
Bam was healthy that series. You guys had most of your starting lineup. The biggest miss was Jimmy. Jalen played, but he was hurt. It was like Jalen played, but he got hurt. I'm telling you.
Jalen was playing hurt. Actually, you're right. Jalen did play hurt at the end of that series.
It was like the last 2 games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The series went to what, like 6? Series went to 6. He got hurt in 3. He got hurt in game 3.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, let's move on to the next award. We got Clutch Player of the Year. I'm gonna start this off. I got Stephen Curry winning Clutch Player of the Year. He's averaging the most points in the fourth quarter. When I'm watching the Golden State Warriors, every time it's a clutch game, bro, Curry makes some shit, bro, and it's crazy, man. The narrative of him not being clutch, it's because of like game winners. But if we looking at it, Stephen Curry has like the same argument as LeBron to me. Yeah, he may not make every game winner. He's human, bro. But like in the last 5 minutes in the close game, Curry has been absolutely balling.
The player with the most fourth quarter points this season is Giannis.
Maybe it's after 5 minutes. Then I saw a stat where Stephen Curry was leading. How much does Curry have in the fourth quarter?
Curry has 392. Giannis has 427.
What about per game?
Runner-up is Trae Young.
Yeah, what about per game, like fourth quarter points per game? That's kind of what I meant.
Per game. Giannis is 8.7. Curry is 8.3.
Okay. But Curry I don't know. Maybe the stat was in the last 5 minutes. I don't know. But I saw Curry was leading in clutch time. And when I watch, bro, it's believable. Like, he be balling in the clutch. My runner-up is Paolo Banchero from what I've been watching. At the end of these games, bro, Paolo be nice, man. I seen the other day, he made like an and 1 midi, and I had him as number 2 before he even did that, bro. It was a couple other games. Paolo, if you watch, bro, he has a couple like big shots that he be making, man. Shai Gilgeous, Damian Lillard, and Luka Doncic, that rounds up my top 5. Casual, who you got as your clutch player of the year candidates?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was sitting over here. I'm looking at this Jalen Brunson here right now. Most clutch. Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah, we talked about it, but not on live.
Oh, okay.
Any of y'all boys know who you got winning?
If they don't give that, Shai. Shai's a good one.
Yeah,
Shai running away with a lot, man. He better get something.
Yeah, I'm not
Shai
gonna
don't
lie
get.
to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
I
All
feel
right.
the same way about a completely different player. If they don't get that boy Luka the MVP, he needs to get that clutch for the year, bro. He needs to get clutch for the year because he needs something, bro. Wait,
Yeah,
that
I'm
man
not gonna
balling,
lie.
bro. That man balling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I look. I'm looking through this. In game 1 and 3 is like the only bad games. He is like the only like absurdly like it was just bad games.
3, he was hurt. That's the game he got injured.
Yeah, game three, he got hurt. He shot like 35% from the field. Like you could like but after that, like he's the thing about that really I'm a little perplexed by with him. His shot creation goes up, but his playmaking goes down, and I don't know why.
Yes,
Because his teammates suck. Because his teammates stopped playing basketball in the postseason. I don't know what else to tell you other than that.
it's also him going to his strengths. I do think he's a better scorer than playmaker. That's what you should do in the playoffs. Go to your strengths.
Absolutely.
In the playoffs, Quentin Grimes it wasn't there, not Quentin Grimes couldn't couldn't put a ball in the bucket to save his life, and IQ wasn't there, I believe, for most of the series.
Yeah, and in that series, you wouldn't want IQ and Brunson on the court together. That's two. How tall is IQ? 6'3"?
Like
6'3".
Yeah, he's a good defender and all, but you really want 6'1" Brunson and 6'3" IQ just running around. Teams are gonna.
They had Grimes out there, and he was trash.
Yeah. And then Jalen Brunson, I also believe he doesn't turn the ball over a lot. So like he
doesn't. He doesn't. Because that was one of the first things that I was looking at. I was like, wait, so he's not facilitating. So like, what is he like racking up turnovers then? No, he's not racking up the turnovers. I think he probably one of those that like he'll take the shot before he'll turn that bitch over.
Yeah, he plays like a coach's son, and it's because he is a coach's son. He very big on not turning the ball over and making the right play, bro. Jalen Brunson been balling, man. Nick, Flight, who you got as your clutch player of the year? Wait, Flight, you said Shai, right?
Yeah, I said Shai.
All right, Nick, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, whoever doesn't win MVP, whether it be Shai or Luka, one of them should win it. Yeah, if they don't, other person that y'all disregarding right now that I've been watching a lot of Anthony Edwards. He been doing pretty clutch in the fourth quarter. They were down against the Nets on Saturday or something like that. I was watching that game, bro. He all of a sudden, bro, just came out of nowhere, just dropped fucking 30 on their head and just called it a night, bro.
Why are they down against the Nets? That's the real question.
Yeah, but I mean, I
shout out Donovan Mitchell as well.
Shout out to Steph. Steph deserves
it. Shout out to Steph for real, man.
Yeah, he deserves a consideration for it as well.
Yeah,
that's Mars. That's Mars clutch player.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Leaf, man? Man, we talking about clutch player of the year. You know, Ben Simmons about to be mentioned for clutch player of the year. Matter of fact, I should mute myself for saying that name, bro.
He tells me before the pod, he says, "Don't bring up the Nets, bro. Don't do it." I don't do it. As soon as he sees Leaf in here, the first name you mentioned is Ben Simmons.
Hey man, he's a W fan base pandering.
It's crazy, bro.
Look, I be muting y'all. I'll mute myself too, man. Look, I'm tripping. I don't even want to look. We ain't gonna speak on that no more. We ain't gonna speak on that no more. Next award we got is Coach of the Year. I'm going with Mark D. I'm not even gonna mess up his name. Mark D. Shout out to you on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I like how they play, bro. They're very defensive minded. I like how his rotations go. You know, he's figured out that Josh Giddey problem pretty decently, bro. Because the way he be making teams be able to cancel out him on defense, it's hard to play. Because like if the Nuggets go up against the Thunder, they literally just put Jokic on Josh Giddey, and it's like he ain't gonna die by Josh Giddey threes. He's so good at like inbounding the ball and being a passer, but that's really it, bro. He's a glorified Ricky Rubio at this point, and they figuring out a way to cope with him. I think in the playoffs, the Thunder should move him to like the 6-man role. I think he will look better with Gordon Hayward starting, but we'll see what happens. I do trust Mark is a good enough coach to realize that though. JB Bickerstaff was my runner-up when Evan Mobley and Darius Garland were hurt for like a month stretch. I remember people were like, "Yo, Mobley and Garland is hurt." Donovan Mitchell seemed like he upset. Them boys should go, and we all know that the Cavaliers roster they was really reliant on their top four, and instead of going down in the race, Donovan Mitchell, JB Bickerstaff, Jarrett Allen, them boys stepped up and they went all the way to being the number 2 seed. And the Cavaliers have absolutely, they are a surprise team somewhat because not from the preseason, we did expect them to be a higher seed, but if I was to tell you that Garland and Mobley got hurt, I don't think you'd expect them to be as good as they is, and a lot of that I'll attribute to JB Bickerstaff. And that's it. I don't nobody else really deserve this to me, bro. Tyronn Lue, he mid. He's cool. He's cool. Rick Carlisle. Cool.
Stop hating.
Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau.
No. Say his name, bro. Cool. Stop hating.
CJ Mosley. Well, no, I just named the NFL player, bro. Jamal Mosley. Jamal Mosley.
You hear this hate? Generational hate.
Nick Nurse, when Joel Embiid was playing, they were looking great, and it was a lot due to him making a bunch of X's and O's. Ime Udoka, that's kind of where the list stops. Ime Udoka and Joe Mazzula.
Shout out to Chris Finch for making one of the worst trades in NBA history work. Shout out to Chris Finch for somehow getting Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert to work. Yeah. Shout out to Chris Finch for having the number 1 seed in the West right now. Stop hating, bro.
Nobody thought he could do it.
Not a soul.
Yeah, I'll say that about the Thunder, man. I did not think they'd be this good, bro.
Oh wow!
Remember when I said that?
Imagine.
I had them as a top 3 seed this year, so
I did too. Elijah, I mean, I did. We both did.
Elijah, imagine Mar providing us with examples of reverse racism.
That's crazy, yo. Yeah.
What a way to end off Black History Month, bro.
Right? That was crazy.
Yeah, who y'all?
Happy birthday, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. Leap year. Shout out to my dog Cole. Shout out to my dog Tyrese. Hey, leap year, man.
Hey, shout out Luka Don. It's his birthday today too. So.
Oh yeah, it is Luka's birthday today. Yeah,
it is Luka's birthday.
Yeah, shout out Luka, man.
Luka just turned 20.
You still talking about coach of the year?
Yeah.
Well, what you think about the Minnesota coach? Did you mention him?
He was hating.
They mentioned
he was hating. He mentioned every other coach in the league but him. Every single one.
He's probably gonna win.
Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
He ain't gonna say his name was crazy.
Yeah, Doc Rivers won coach of the year. I don't see him.
Rivers.
I don't see Doc Rivers win coach of the year. Who? It's always
you could tell when somebody just has disdain for somebody, and it's all over something that he just wrong about. You know what I'm saying?
Just like wrong.
It's not like he's providing like factual evidence to it. Like he literally played the clip. And the clip back.
No, I could say I was wrong about that. Like,
you know why?
That clip was in that series.
You know why? It's because the Timberwolves look like what the Heat should be, bro.
Nah, casual. That clip I showed you, it was not that serious, bro. It's just like when you see someone keep doing stuff wrong, I'm quicker to like.
But he didn't do anything
wrong.
I'm
saying I'm not talking about on that play. I'm talking about in general. When I see him do a lot of stuff wrong, I'm quicker to be like, "What the is this, bro?" But I was wrong. But I'm just like Doc Rivers making a mistake is gonna stand out more to me than like Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah,
that is what I be.
Yeah, but you have a high look. My whole thing is if you want to critique a head coach for something, because no head coach is perfect. I have no problem with it. If you want to critique Chris Finch for his offensive flaws, yeah, trust me, there's plenty of.
No, it's not his offensive flaws. That's not what it is. It's like simple shit, like calling timeouts, man. When you don't do the simple shit, that shit
Time
makes me
management.
mad, bro. That shit make me mad, bro. You don't do the simple shit.
Ask Flight.
Go
Ask
talk to
Flight
Joe
if he was.
Mazzula how that
If he
shit
was,
going.
yeah. Ask Flight. Ask Flight if he has a head coach over there in Charlotte that'd be willing to call those timeouts at an opportune time, huh?
Well,
Hey,
let's know. Charlotte just lost by how much yesterday? I don't want to talk about
we
Charlotte.
don't even want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about Charlotte.
Oh man,
I'm disgusted.
Charlotte, those hooligans over there, bro. They need to go somewhere else.
But they're on the right track. They're on the right track.
They fine.
Let's bring back the Charlotte Bobcats, bro.
Right.
Nick, who you got winning coach of the year this year?
Probably OKC's head coach. I'm not fucking saying his fucking name. I'm not pronouncing that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about that.
I respect Nate for just admitting I don't know who the fuck these niggas are.
Mark D, bro. I'm not saying.
I know who their coach is. Like, if you asked me to pick him out of a lineup, I could. I can't say that man name.
Bro. That's out of my vocabulary, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit out of my vocabulary.
I wonder where that last name originated from, because I've never seen a name like that, bro. American basketball coach, bro. What?
Okay, like Daigneault?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that, bro.
Shout out to Mike Dada. I don't know. Bro, you got
Michael.
Yeah, he from America, so I guess so. I guess that's a Massachusetts last name, bro. Everything about him hard, bro. Why he got to be from Massachusetts, bro? Either way, man. We on to the last award.
You do like an extra 4 or 5 S's in there, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Massachusetts.
Some over there.
Yeah, we on to the last award now. We got the MVP award everybody comes for. Who will win the MVP if the season ended today? Elijah, you go first.
The right answer is Nikola Jokic. The real right answer is Luka Doncic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so you got Nikola Jokic. Okay. What about you, Nick?
Like Elijah said, but it's not gonna be Jokic. It's gonna be SGA. And then obviously the real one, it should be Luka Doncic. If we're really gonna talk about it, it's definitely Luka Doncic.
Don't
but
say it.
If you all right, so if we're gonna really talk about it, all right, so like 2022, right? When the Nuggets, when Jamal Murray went out on his ACL, right? And Jokic won that MVP, right? We're gonna talk about it, right?
Oh my God. No, we don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. So Luka MVP right there.
No.
There was the 5th seed and got swept out the first round, and we're not even talking about Luka Doncic.
They didn't get swept.
There was
they did
the
not
6th
get swept
seed
out of the first round. You're lying.
There was a 6th seed. Did they get swept by the Warriors, or they won one?
Ooh,
they won one by the Warriors. Yeah, they won 1 or 2.
No, they won one. Or
that was the series where Curry got hurt and Jordan Poole went hezzy.
Who are we talking about?
The
Nuggets and the Warriors in the first round.
Are you talking about when they had no MPJ, no KCP? They didn't even have Aaron Gordon, I believe.
Did they have no Jamal Murray?
No Jamal Murray?
No, they had Aaron Gordon. But it was Jokic, it was Nikola Jokic and friends, and their friends were like fresh new friends on the block. Because Monty Morris, you are not relying on to give any
Bones Highland,
Campazzo,
Bruce Brown did the year after.
Campazzo, 5'10", Campazzo,
Will Barton.
Oh,
you're
God.
asking Will Barton? Like,
wait, was that the team that they still had DeMarcus Cousins?
They had Jeff.
Yes, he was coming out the
bench. They had JaMychal Green starting. Their starting lineup was Monte Morris, Will Barton, JaMychal Green, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. Or was it Jeff Green?
Yeah, nah, I'm not
It
holding
was
that
Jeff.
against
It was
anyone.
no.
Bro.
I don't think Jeff Green didn't come over until the year after.
It was Jay Green, bro. It was Jermichael or Jeff. I don't know which
It was.
I
one.
know
I think it was
Ignaci was there.
no. It was Jermichael because Jermichael left to go to the Warriors the year after.
Okay, so it's Jermichael Green. Yeah, that line
Bro,
was cooked.
That team was garbage.
And
Yeah.
he's sitting over here. He had the 50. He didn't have the 50. He had the 60.
The thing about it,
got swept by the Golden State Warriors. No, he didn't get swept. He got gentleman swept. And like nobody would ask him to beat the eventual champions. Every time that Nikola Jokic lost in the postseason, he lost to the eventual champions.
I never looked at that. Hey, another thing though is I remember that year him and Joel Embiid was the top two for the race, and Joel Embiid he was on the number 2 seed, but didn't Jokic's team have like one more loss or one more win because of the Eastern Conference and Western Conference thing? If you look at the Eastern and Western Conference right now, it's about the same right now. So if Luka Doncic get his team to like the 6th seed, he has a chance. He has a fighting chance for real. Just because like
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Eastern Conference
Luka
is so
is
top heavy.
2 games away from that 5 seed. If he can get to 5, that's our MVP.
I ain't gonna lie, Luka's the 15th.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He MVP if he get to that at least 5, bro.
If Luka gets to 5, there is no shot for anyone else, bro.
Justin, would you agree with that?
No, yeah, no, because I feel like whatever argument you have for Luka would fit either Jokic or Shai. I just feel like those two. Like if you want to argue him putting up him having the seeding argument, right? Like he's the 5th seed. Jokic would probably be the 4th seed, and Shai is the 1st. So like even if you don't want to give it, you want to get the nod. Use that as the nod to put him. Shai is like the 1st or 2nd. They're top for one. Yeah, and so if you want to argue that,
he is hating.
Luka's 3rd. He's 3rd. He's 3rd.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like how they doing. Listen, the thing about this is I don't like how they doing Joel Embiid. I mean, the man just went down. It ain't been that long, and he planned on coming back. This man was the runaway MVP. I don't like that.
He's only
I don't think he's coming back to the postseason.
He's not coming back by the
postseason.
No.
He'd be down way too long, regardless. Even if they didn't switch up the regulation.
If he didn't get hurt, do you think he was in?
He was running away with it.
He would have ran away with that shit.
He probably, to be honest with you, I don't. It could be a little bit of a hot take, but if he didn't get hurt, he would have been the 2nd unanimous MVP. I don't think anybody in the media was arguing that he was the MVP of the league.
I agree also.
I agree.
Let me see this.
I saw I was listening to what's their name? I don't even remember. Do y'all know numbers on the board? I was listening to numbers on the board yesterday. Yeah, you know I took me a while. They got a new name and stuff. It took me a while.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid is in the 98th percentile on offense and defense. Like he's been a top 5 player statistically on both sides of the ball. That's crazy to me, bro. Joel Embiid, as much as I be like going on him and slandering him for his playoffs success, which lack of playoff success, I should say, in the regular season, man, he was a unanimous MVP. He was averaging 35 in the race for DPOY. He was playmaking amazingly, or not amazingly, but for his standards, he got better as a playmaker.
Nah. It was as far as the playmaking goes, it was amazing. All right, it was more amazing that Nick Nurse actually had this guy actually making proper reads on a consistent basis.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's why I had Nick Nurse as a Coach of the Year candidate. That does contribute a lot to him. But Joel Embiid, at the end of the day, he's the one on the court.
They would be a top 3 seed in the East right now if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Bro, Shai ain't touching Luka's numbers right now, Ryan. I'll be honest with you. But it's cool. It's cool.
Shai don't have to touch his numbers if he's playing better. If he's playing better defensively this year, right? Like he's elite. He's an all defensive level player this year.
Behind Lou Dort, right? Because all I know is Shai has been playing amazing on defense. But one
It's
thing I
easy
know,
to play missing on defense when you got the fucking defensive anchor that is Chet alongside J-Dub, alongside Lou Dort.
And it's amazing. It's so easy for Luka to look this crazy offensively when he has Kyrie and a shit ton of shooting and the ball in his hands for him to be
Luka has been looking this crazy for a couple years.
Yes,
Shai hasn't looked this crazy on defense until Chet showed up.
Luka been doing this.
Yeah, and there's a reason why he's never won MVP while looking like this, because there's players that's doing this on a more efficient level while leading their team to wins.
Who's consistently more efficient than Luka?
Jokic, and Embiid.
Jokic is fine. Jokic is fine.
Oh my god, I hate
Jokic
that.
and Embiid.
I say Nikola.
I hate this argument because you having fucking 7 foot fucking something centers fucking just going rim running and fucking just shooting under the basket, bro.
My fault for them taking advantage of the birthright, brother. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not the problem with that. I'm just saying with the centers, bro. It's just you know what I'm saying.
Luka, even with centers, Luka is still top 5 in finishing in the league, so it doesn't matter. Like that's not.
And Shai is up there with him. What are we talking about?
Shai is up
there.
No,
I'm saying in terms of the big man argument advantage, he's top 5 in finishing. So
they're better shooters than him. So like, what are we saying?
Better shooter than Luka this year? Who?
No. I'm saying in past years. Even this year, I think Jokic
Luka's
is
shooting 38% from 3 on
Luka's
10 attempts.
Yeah.
Luka's a better shooter, bro.
Yeah, Luka's a better shooter than Jokic.
What shooter do you know that's shooting 38% on 10 attempts, and you would call them a better shooter? Who's the better shooter than that player? And you know the difficulty of threes Luka takes.
Steph.
That's
fine.
True.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, I don't care.
Fine. I don't care. It's crazy.
Nikola Jokic this year is 35% from 3 on 3 attempts. That's not a better 3-point shooter than Luka. He's not a better mid-range shooter than Luka either. But it's fine.
Luka's almost averaging 40% from 3.
I mean,
on how many attempts? On how many attempts?
10.
On 10 attempts. That's
my whole thing is, even if Luka got to the 5th seed, for every argument that you give to Luka, Jokic or Shai can be able to dispute it. It's not like for Luka to win MVP, he would have to have a top 3 seed at minimum while putting up.
I disagree. I heavily disagree. I think the pure numbers argument, sure, but the narrative will absolutely carry him into that top conversation. If he wins it,
it would always have him in the top 3. But you and I both understand that when it comes to MVP talks, you have 1 and 2 at best, and then the rest of them are like it's sizable. Like it's a sizable gap.
Okay.
What I was going to say.
Not last year.
Last year it was like Jokic and Embiid, and then who else really?
Giannis.
Like Giannis was not. Giannis, and I'm telling you this as somebody that was like, what Giannis doing the entire time. He was in the conversation as 3rd, but nobody really took him seriously as being MVP.
Right.
I would Embiid seriously as MVP, but the media.
I would agree with that, but listen, I think it's more for anybody that says it's more narrative driven, the MVP award, you can say that, but I think the numbers are more building that conversation, because when you see 30 plus points or 25 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, and 5 or 6 plus assists from 2 centers and a power forward for the last 5 going on 6 years, bro. Like, I don't think whatever Luka does doesn't mean a damn thing unless he's doing that. Like, I mean,
Luka's getting 35, 9, and 10.
He's almost averaging a 35-point triple double.
35, 9, and 10 right now.
Yes.
If you round up to 9-6, which most people would, it's not 35, 9, and 10. Yes.
I'm telling. Well, Elijah, from what I've known about the MVP case in the last 10 years, that where Dallas is right now, that 35, 9, and 10 has to be 35, 10, and 10 in order for him to get any recognition.
Yeah,
I don't even agree with that.
9.8.
I don't agree.
They're not giving that shit to you.
I think that's what happened to Jokic last year, bro.
So you think they're gonna give it to Shai? No. So you think they're gonna give it to Shai?
Do I think they're going to give it to Shai? No.
Because Shai would have the numbers argument. According to Casual, he has the numbers argument.
No,
So
I
what's-
didn't.
what's the numbers you
Oh wait,
said?
I'm sorry. Who did you say had the numbers argument? Was it Luke? Was it Nikola Jokic?
Jokic. I said Jokic has the numbers argument, right? His numbers are just as impressive, and he's winning more, and under similar duress situation because really both the Mavericks and the Nuggets lineup has been like in and out, like it's been interchangeable for them for both of them. So he would have that argument, and then if you didn't want to give it to him and you wanted to talk about because he got to the 5th seed, he has the winning argument with the impressive numbers. Well, Shai is winning, and he's doing historical shit as well, like as far as his efficiency with the mid range,
Right.
Okay,
along
yeah.
with potentially being an all defensive level player. So like.
Yes.
So
Okay,
so it's not really for Luka to win the MVP. He would have to have a top 3 seed. Wow, I don't even think he has to put up 35, 10, and 10. Like just 30, just putting up what he did 2 years ago and having a 3rd seed would be impressive enough to me.
I wanted to interject because I think this is an interesting conversation that Luka and SGA's name come up a lot in these MVP conversations. Is there a bit of voters fatigue between basically Giannis and Joker?
Not really.
Absolutely yes. No, absolutely yes.
I think there's
1,000%.
100%. Yes.
This is
But at the same time, Shai and Luka are both playing out of their minds right now.
all that ended. This is not even a conversation.
Yes, if Embiid didn't get hurt, we all agree that he would have been the second
This shit ain't a
MVP of all
conversation.
time.
I mean, but the thing is, what I wanted to note on, if he doesn't get hurt, history writes basically 3 bigs in the last 6 years, 3 bigs that are not even from this country in the last 6 years would have swept this award, bro. Like and the way that Joel and Joker were going, bro, like in their MVP conversation over the last 4 years, I don't think we ever seen no shit like this between just these 2 players.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever seen no shit like this, bro. So the fact that Luka is still coming up, the issue with Luka is he has 2 issues. One, he has to finish in the playoffs. That's one. Number 2, if he doesn't finish in the playoffs, he either got to finish in the playoffs or he either got to average a 30-point triple-double like Russ did. That's
it's not hard for him to average to finish in the playoffs though. The 5th seed for Luka right now is 2 games away. It's not like a huge gap.
What seed he in now?
He's the 8th seed right now.
But
it's like a 3-way tie between 6 and 8.
Yo,
the Pelicans are the 5th seed with 35 wins. Luka is the 8th seed with 33 wins.
So who's in front of Dallas?
The Kings and the Suns. They have 33 and 34 wins.
Man,
it's the same record. It's the same record. It's just seeding. It just looks worse because of the seeding.
I don't think here's the thing. I think Luka has more of a quote unquote narrative to get the MVP. I don't think SGA really does because I mean, let's face it, they not like the media is not really talking about OKC like that. I mean, they talk about Luka. They like if you go in the last 2 years, they had Luka to win it before the season started. So Luka has a case in terms of the numbers. It's just the team got to get up, bro. Like so, if he's not in the play, if he's in the play-in, if Dallas finishes in the play-in, I don't see no chance of him getting it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we all agree with that. Okay, the question is though, if Luka is the 5th seed, do you think he can win that award?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
I agree.
Thank you.
Okay, right. We agree.
Nick, who you got as your MVP?
Like I said, SGA or Luka.
Okay, SGA, Luka. My candidates, I got Shai winning it this year. If the season was to end today, the way he's been playing on defense, and I understand Luka's
MVP
better
is not a
offensive
defensive
player.
award, bro. I'm here to let you know that.
I understand that, but it's like when you nitpicking, bro, that's the needle mover for me. SGA on defense has been absolutely amazing. At number 2, I got Nikola Jokic. I think he is the best player in the world, but I think he's just chilling a little bit. He's just chilling a tiny bit, and he's still number 2 in MVP, which lets you know how good he is. Number 3, I got Luka. He's been absolutely balling, but they the 8th seed right now, and Shai has similar numbers.
What I was gonna say is I have Joker, because I ran with Joker before the season started because
Right.
I thought he should have won with last year, but I won't be surprised if SGA or Giannis wins this.
Yeah. Giannis is my number 4.
Giannis is not going to win right now.
Let me scratch that. I won't be surprised if Giannis wins another one, but I will be surprised if SGA gets it over Joker or Giannis. That's okay. Like I'm just looking at how the media would vote it in terms of like, because they're thinking of a narrative, bro. The narrative last year was they wasn't ready to give Joker 3 straight MVPs.
Yeah.
And he messed around and won a championship, bro. Like, so that would have changed the course of history. Just one award would have changed the course of history. They like a lot of people was like, hey man, Joel, just get that shit to Joel, man. Come on, we don't feel like talking about this shit, man. We ain't making no conversation. Fuck it. So that's one of the reasons why I picked Joker coming into this year. So I thought they owed him that. I mean, 26, 11, and 9, like ain't nothing to sneeze at. So
I agree.
So like, yeah. So I feel like they owed him one just off the strength of that. But at the same time, the way that Joel was going, this shit was a runaway, bro. Like before that injury.
I ain't looking to get him. I ain't looking to get that pity MVP this year, bro. I don't like.
I need that voter fatigue.
I need the voter fatigue to kick in. I need the hate to kick in. Kendrick Perkins get back on the mic. I need Luka to get that MVP this year.
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins do need to get on the mic the same way he did for Embiid.
Like Kendrick Perkins throwing the bone out for the Joel to get the MVP and him getting it. That was disgusting to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you think if they give it to Lucas, it's a pity award, bro?
If he gets it as like a 6 seed, for sure, yeah.
I mean, as long as he's not in the play-in, bro, I can live with him winning. I don't think it's pity.
Same with Joel Embiid last year. I can live with Joel Embiid getting it last year.
As long as he's not in the play-in. I mean, no. My thing is, as long as Luka is not in the play-in, and they give it to him, I'm cool. If he's from 6, 5, 6 to the 5th seed, they give it to him, that's fine with me. If he's 7 or 8 and they give this shit to him, I'm like,
tripping.
You can say the same thing about Joel last year, though. Joel was putting up like MVP numbers last year, and when they gave it to him, he was number 2 for MVP. Like he had the case. Luka right now is number 3 for MVP, if not 4. So if they gave it to him as the 5th seed,
in terms of what the power rankings and shit,
in terms of the MVP race, like it's like Shai, Jokic, Giannis at 1, 2, and 3. You can interchange them however you want, and then Luka is there. So if he got it as a 5th seed or a 6th seed, yeah, he's putting up the numbers, but yeah, it'd be a pity MVP.
Yeah, but I would only call it pity if they did if Dallas finished 7th or 8th. I wouldn't even call it pity. I would call it like, yo, the media. I would call it media narrative, like a motherfucker, bro. Like I'm like, yo, the media. That's not even the media. That means the media really pushed that shit. If he's in 7th and 8th, if he's in 6th or 5th seed, I'm cool. I don't got, you ain't gonna get no argument out of me. But 7th or 8th, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Y'all pushing it. Y'all pushing it.
Y'all pushing it, bro. Like we gonna have like some people, like some kids might have to get taken out of school, bro. Like yo, I'm like, nah, we can't.
Shout out Kendrick Perkins. Hey, bro,
we're not shouting him out. No, we're not doing that.
Make it happen, bro.
Hey, Leaf, you ain't gonna shout out your twin? Come on,
man. Could you imagine Perkins, bro, like pulling the race card for Joker, pulling the race card against Joker last year, and then promoting Luka this year? You know how ass that would be?
Over Shai? He did it last year. Remember when he was going for Joel, and he was like, "My bad. Actually, Jokic is the best player. He deserves it. Joel Embiid, it would be pity." He did do it last year, so he can do it again this year.
I'm just waiting for LeBron to retire so he can get fired, bro. Like, because that's the only reason why he got a job over there anyway.
LeBron,
you know what's crazy? The top 4 or our consensus top 4 so far is going to keep the streak of a non-American player winning MVP, because we're arguing, is it Shai, who's from Canada, Jokic, who's from Serbia, Luka, who's from I don't know, and Giannis.
Bro, both of our number 1 seeds are giving you like 26 points a game. What am I supposed to do with that?
Jason Tatum and Edwards.
Tatum is cool. He's cool. It's cool. He not Luka. He not Shai.
Luka's from Slovenia, I think. Yeah, Slovenia.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. You're right.
You want me to put it?
Oh no, I got you.
Yeah, Jokic from Serbia, I think.
Yeah, he is from Serbia. Out of our American players, who's the MVP? We got Tatum, Kawhi, D-Mitch, and
Next.
Tatum. It's Tatum.
Next.
It's not even close.
Next.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Don't. Yeah. Next question. I'm not even.
Yeah.
We're not acknowledging his time at all, bro. No.
All right.
Tatum's cool, like a cool number 7 in the race.
What? Yeah. He's 17th, bro. Like, get him out of here.
17th is slander. Damn.
That was so. That was
That's
good
real.
laugh.
I'm not gonna lie to you saying that though, Mar. That just made me think about. Well, the media is really they're really pushing their xenophobia on the world. Because a few weeks ago, what is Stephen A. Smith sitting here spewing on live air?
Jason Tatum gonna be the best player. Is that what he said?
What was he spewing?
Yeah. He said Jason Tatum should be the MVP this year.
He said Jason Tatum is the best player on the best team. When literally a year prior, Jokic was the best player on the best team, and he didn't give it to him. In 2021, I remember this vividly. Devin Booker was the best player on the best team, and he didn't give it to him.
Where's my D-Mitch
not
MVP?
21. In 22, Devin Booker was the best player on the Phoenix. In 2021, Donovan Mitchell was the best player on the best team. He got he wasn't talked about at all by Stephen A. Smith.
At all.
Not one.
Yeah. Stephen A. Smith.
MVP.
No. Hey, and Stephen A. Smith cost him money that year. He didn't make no All-NBA team either.
Yes.
Cost him money, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't be in the NBA. You cost me money like that. I gotta come see you, bro. We gotta have
give me.
We gotta.
Why y'all talking about this?
Gotta pay you a visit, bro.
I'm gonna do something. While y'all talking about this, give me a second. I'm gonna do some research to see if I can find his ballot on who he thought should win MVP. And I promise you, if Donovan Mitchell didn't get a vote at all, we're cooked.
That's crazy.
If I'm Donovan Mitchell, bro, Stephen A. Come on, man, sit down. You gotta talk. No, don't even talk, man. I just want you to sit there so I can look at you, man, before I make my decision what I'm gonna do right after the fact.
Flight, who you got as your top 3 for MVP?
Man, I know for a fact I said Shai Gilgeous, Jokic. I got Embiid.
Damn, that's respect.
You want me to disqualify Embiid?
That's respect.
Embiid got
bro.
30. If Embiid wins MVP with 30,
Embiid name better be on the ballot at the very least.
Fuck no.
I don't think
he's
on the ballot.
That's not fair.
He's gonna get disqualified.
The lowest wins MVP ever is Bill Walton with 51. If Embiid gets votes on the ballot with 34 wins or 34 games.
The league. First of all, the
league is cooked.
The MVP is just devalued. No one cares about
it. If there's no Embiid, I'll throw Tatum in there. But I'm just saying this is mad. If you want me to take Embiid, I'll throw Tatum.
I'm not throwing Tatum in before I throw in Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry.
I said Edwards earlier. You remember when I said Edwards?
You said it. Oh yeah, you did say it.
I don't know if you was here when I said
it. I wasn't here earlier.
No,
I wasn't here earlier.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying Jason Tatum should be the lead candidate for MVP if Joel Embiid isn't? Or are you saying he should be on the ballot in Joel Embiid?
No, the lead candidate is, I would say right now, is Gilgeous, or you want to roll with Jokic. I think that's the argument. But Embiid, but we said before that if Embiid didn't get hurt, he would have run away with this thing. So I just threw him in there as third, just cause I would think that his name would at least be on the. Unless not. But if he's not in there, then my pick would be Tatum to throw in there as a third option, third wheel. But he's arguing Edwards over there. I think that's a similar argument. Number one out west, number one out east.
So do you think? So who's your first and second for MVP?
All right, first, right now, I'm going to roll with Shai Gilgeous.
Okay. And your second would be Jokic, right?
Yes.
So you think that Tatum has had a better season than Luka Doncic? Averaging 35, 9, and 10 on crazy shooting splits.
You think Tatum's had a better season than Kawhi?
If you think Tatum has
listen,
having,
I mean,
if you think Tatum
it
is having a
depends
better
on how
season than Giannis, bro.
You
It
think
all
Tatum's had a
depends on
better
how you
season
want
than
to say
Giannis?
it all depends on what you want to say having a good season is. You want to say statistically? I mean, because
If
it
we're
all
going
depends.
statistically, Luka watches him.
Okay, if you want to say statistics, yeah. I mean, that's
If
what
you
the
go on
numbers indicate.
wins, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're going,
that's the only argument.
yeah. If you're going based off of pure wins, I guess. But Flight, I've come to know you pretty well, and if I see next year Jason Tatum is not the number one seed, you still have his name somewhere around there.
I
I'm
don't
crying
know.
for him.
I don't know about next year. I can't speak about next year. But I mean, the MVP race is all out of whack because of the injury with it to Embiid. But go ahead. I'm with you though.
But the problem with this MVP conversation is that it's too many niggas averaging 30 and have legitimate cases, bro. Like that's the problem. So the thing is, Tatum off the rip, bro, is automatically eliminated. The first, Anthony Edwards off the rip is automatically eliminated. This conversation literally comes down to Joker, SGA, Luka Luka solely because of the numbers, and maybe Giannis. I'm putting Giannis in there because he averaging 30, 10, and 5.
On a team that we all know is constructed pretty bad, and they just doing good off of Giannis.
This MVP, I mean,
is that not crazy though to think about, bro?
But this MVP race is just it's just all discombobulated in terms of who we think is going to be put in front of the other, because it's a lot of people that have the players that's in these common denominators. They have the cases one way and they don't have the cases another way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Luka is probably the best around the board in terms of numbers, but Dallas is in the goddamn playing right now. SGA is on board with the numbers and everything, but he don't have no narrative. The media ain't talking about.
I do look. You know what SGA's narrative is to me? Look, we've been trying to find out who's going to be the next face of the league. I think it's SGA, bro. SGA, he got the Kim Kardashian endorsement with the NBA. He's like he's the brand ambassador for that. SGA, he's a real cool person. No, if we talk about face of the league, this stuff matter, bro. He's a top 10 player. He has the endorsement.
The face of the league is gonna be a Canadian.
He's the face of the league. There's usually multiple faces. Hey, we're gonna talk about this on Friday or Saturday whenever we go live next. We're gonna be ranking the top players, and we're gonna talk about who's the face of the league. And Shai is two of the top candidates in my opinion.
Can we be honest? Does like the millions of casual fans even know Shai's from Canada? Genuinely?
Probably not. And Shai, he gets slobbed on. Like the casual fans love SGA, and I understand he gets a lot of steals and stuff. He's the third best defender on his own starting line.
I wouldn't even say.
He gets a lot of steals and he plays in the mid range. We know why he gets.
Let's go. Cam Reddish back tonight. Let's go.
I wouldn't even say the casuals. I would just say a select group of fucking. Age group, 2K fans and shit like that, bro. Like that.
So
that's what
it
seemed that mainly like on him.
I wanna ask Flight a question. So Flight, in 2022, did you think that Devin Booker deserved MVP voting over Jason Tatum then?
He's muted right now. Flight, do you think Tatum deserved MVP over D Book when they were the 1 seed?
In 2022. No, in 2022. Because he wasn't.
Yeah, he's muted right now. I don't even remember the 2022 race. I do remember D Book.
No,
I remember CP3 being over D Book.
I just want to know if he's. It was a 51. It was a 51 win season for Jason Tatum. It was a 64 win team, but Devin Booker were leading, and the Phoenix Suns were the leaders in the entire NBA by a wide margin. The Miami Heat had the number 1 seed with 53 wins that season. in the Eastern Conference, and they were 11 games from the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
crazy.
he's consistent, Jason.
Wait, what year was that? That was 22.
In
Yeah.
22, Devin Booker
Uh-huh.
was with the Phoenix Suns, and he averaged similar to Jason Tatum this year, 27. I think it would be flipped around, whereas Jason Tatum's averaging like 8-9 rebounds this season and like 4 or 5 assists. It was the other way around as far as rebounds.
Who
and
made the
assists
finals
for
that year?
Devin Booker, and he was shooting.
Warriors.
And he was shooting 50. He was shooting 50, 37, 87.
Another hospital ring. Nobody approves of that.
That's the year Luka absolutely cooked the Suns.
Yeah, that's the year. Yeah, that's the year Jimmy Butler missed that Game 7 winner on Al Horford going for the 3 instead of the 2. Yeah,
it wasn't even on. He was wide open. It wasn't on. Al Horford was waiting in the paint.
Leave me alone, man.
This is why I'm saying, this is why I'm asking, because if he doesn't think that Devin Booker should have deserved more votes than Jason Tatum that year, because that year I think Jason Tatum averaged 27, 8 and 4 on similar splits that he does this year. Actually, I think he shot the ball better from the 3-point line, and he was second seed, 51. He had 51 wins that season.
Sound like Tatum numbers right now.
Exactly.
Word, dude.
If he's being
the defense is a lot better right now.
If he thinks that Jason Tatum deserved more MVP votes than Devin Booker that season, because context does matter, right? Then you should have those contexts right now. Jason Tatum is playing alongside Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford. The list goes on and on. Whereas Giannis is dealing with struggles, head coaching switches, and stuff like that. Yet he's still able to perform the way he is. I don't see how he deserves more votes than him. Luka Doncic is having, like you and me talked about, Elijah, multiple rotational pieces coming in and out of each lineup and stuff. They just had a big switch up with their trades, with the trading market and the buyout market as well. So I don't see how you would think Jason Tatum, having a much more like beneficial situation over there in Boston, should have more MVP votes than Luka. That's all I'm saying.
No.
But if he's consistent, if he would answer the question, if he answered the question and said that he thinks Devin Booker deserves more MVP votes than Jason Tatum that year, my hands are off.
He would have said D-Book, especially the way you saying it. If someone asked me, I would have just said the right answer.
I would have lied. Yeah, I would have
lied. I would have lied.
I would have told you anything. I've been like, more votes, man. Fuck that nigga in his votes, man.
Yeah, it's the past. Why do I care? I'm
lying. I would have lied. I ain't gonna lie.
I would have told you anything, bro. I'm like, man, fuck it.
Just so I can look like okay.
And I voted for D-Mitch back in 2021. What are we gonna do?
I don't approve of none of them. They both think they Kobe. That's why they keep coming up short in the final. Fuck them.
But Shai got it though.
But Devin Booker did something that Kobe never did. That nigga was efficient from the mid and the 3. That nigga rose to historic heights last season, bro. Come on now, man.
All right. We're gonna wrap this episode up soon, man.
I was told that wasn't a real Devin Booker, man. But if you want to go to that narrative,
that's all the awards.
Yeah, that's all the awards. We're gonna wrap this up soon. Leaf, we're gonna go down through all your awards before we end off this episode. We got MVP. Who you had winning MVP? Joker. DPOY.
I had. I think I might have had AD.
You sure?
Either 80 or who did I have first? I had
you got Gobert, Victor, OG, 80.
Are you talking about before the season?
No, right now. If the season ended today.
Right now. If the season ended today, my bad. I got Rudy.
Yeah. That's why I made sure to confuse you and say multiple names.
You shouldn't have said nothing. What's wrong with you?
I had to say multiple names.
Let that man get the wrong take, bro, for the content.
For real. L content creator, bro.
L content, bro.
Most improved. Who you have?
Don't listen to these two. Most improved. I got Coby White.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
That's
rookie
nice.
of the
year. But I like
rookie of the year. I got Wemby.
Yeah. Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. Wow. Give me the coach from Minnesota.
Chris Finch.
Okay. Hey, shout out. He don't even say his name either. Hey, shout out to him.
You do that.
Not because I don't remember his name. That's why.
All right, the sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year. Give me. I think we had an argument about this the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Give me. Damn.
Yeah, Niles Reed, Russell Westbrook, Caris LeVart, Norman Powell, Tim Hardaway, Malik Monk, Duncan Robinson.
I'm gonna go with Monk. I'm gonna go.
No way, Duncan Robinson in that conversation, bro. There's absolutely no fucking possible way that.
I don't even know why he tried to trick me just now, bro. Like I ain't know what was going on over there, bro. But it's cool. I'm gonna go with Malik Monk, man.
Yes,
I think
sir.
Malik had it last year, but I think he's gonna get it this year for sure.
Yes, sir. And
We're really
last award.
Last award is what's the
Wait, what you about to say, Elijah?
I said we're really in an era now where just like LeBron is done, bro.
We didn't mention LeBron's name at all.
He not no more awards, bro. He's done.
LeBron been done since 2018, bro. What you talking about?
Whoa.
That's not correct.
Whoa, that's not true. That's not
LeBron was
true.
in MVP awards until like
Since
2018,
bro. He only been playing on average 50 games, bro. Like LeBron, that fake longevity that niggas be approving, bro. Like, stop. He spent the last 6 years like cherry picking. Like, come on, bro. We don't prove that, bro. Get out of here.
All right, who you got as your clutch player of the year?
Clutch player of the year. I forgot that was an award. Shit. Damn. Wow. Damn. Clutch player of the year. Shit.
You got a lot of candidates. You got Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard, Shai, Paolo, Curry.
I might get that shit to. I don't know. I might get that shit to SGA. If he don't get MVP, he might get that.
SGA gonna get MVP and clutch player.
No, I don't think he getting that. I don't think he getting
real
both.
Mamba mentality. Yeah.
I don't think he getting both. Don't co-sign it. Don't co-sign it just yet, bro. You know how the media get it. Come on, stop playing.
Gotcha.
Well, all right. That will wrap it up for today's episode.
We ain't gonna talk about how the Pistons got screwed up tonight.
No. Ain't nobody care about the Pistons. You talked about it enough. You just mentioned it.
They didn't get nothing, bro. That was a fair win.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't
for the straight face.
We need to talk about that.
Integrity is real low, bro. Like I didn't think it was, bro. I mean,
I'm sorry that the Pistons suck. No free wings this week. I'm sorry. They're bad. So, they didn't want to win anyways.
So DiVincenzo nosedive into Shai Thompson's leg, bro. Like he was
going for the ball. He was making a play for the ball,
and it ended up being a foul.
And it didn't. It wasn't a foul.
It was a foul.
They were both going for the ball.
No, it was called a foul.
No. I'm saying that was a foul that was not called. It was
definitely a foul that wasn't called. Elijah. That was definitely a foul that was not called, bro.
The Pistons still have ball. The Pistons still have ball. They call that foul. The game is over.
This is my thing. I just want to say, be serious, Elijah. Stop trolling. The problem that I have is the referees sit there and they'll put their hands behind their back when they make mistakes. And then they'll come out afterwards when they don't have to look these coaches or these players in the face and say, like a man or a woman, I fucked up. But then they'll sit there and say a day later or 2 days later, oh yeah, we reviewed the tape. Yeah, I fucked up. Only for them a few days later to fuck up again. Like at that point, why even say anything?
Here's your justice. Here's your justice. Remember that we got hold by the Rockets back. I think we got hold by the Rockets on the 12th, bro.
No, I'm not saying.
And we protested that game, and the ref came out, admitted that he was wrong, and the NBA still just denied our protest today. So look, there's your justice, bro. Apparently,
but that's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying it to say that you were wrong. I'm not saying it to say that you were wrong. I'm not saying it to say that the Knicks are wrong for capitalizing on it.
I know what you said.
I'm not saying it to say that I'm not saying it to say that just like any team is fucked up or something like that. I'm saying that the league, they need to either Stop coming out with these weak ass coach reviews, giving like basic ass apologies, not even apologies, saying we fucked up, basically, publicly, only for them to do it again. If you're going to keep on doing it, if you're not going to make any adjustments just stop saying that you fucked up, because we know you fucked up.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we are a group chat at, bro, because I barely be on whatchamacallit.
We got a Discord server.
Yeah.
You in the Discord server?
Chat.
I got Discord, but I don't get I muted my shit, bro. Like I left all the servers that I was in.
Yeah, chat. Anybody that does not follow us on Discord, make sure to follow Up the Score Discord. And we do it sporadically, but when we get into the chat and we talk, like you don't got to worry about us just doing it for 30 minutes. We sitting there for like hours. We just came up with 100. We just came up with 100-man list. So.
We did just rank 100 players, bro.
I got a 100-man list too of my own. By the way, I can't.
I can't wait. I can't wait, Leaf. Hey, Leaf, we're going live again on Friday or Saturday. We're going to be ranking the top players in the league. You got to join. I can't wait to see.
Yeah. I gotta give all my defenders that I have over Scottie Pippen. I almost forgot about that list.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that one too.
No, he already started it. It's already trolling.
Oh yeah, you already were cooked, bro. Yeah, he already started.
All right, y'all. I gotta head out, but
yeah, I gotta head out too.
All right. Come on.
See y'all on Saturday or Friday. Have a nice day.
No.